Yeah. Pressure rising, heartbeat thumping, break getting heavy. Most people panic, most people fold, most people break, but not me. I evolve, I tighten up, I activate a mode only few can handle. Unbreakable under pressure. Let's unlock it, bump. Pressure tried to crush me, but it never got far. I turned every hit into fuel for the bar. Weight on my back, made my backbone steel. Pain in my chest, made my purpose real. I walk through storms with my chin held high, wipe tears with grit. Let the weakness die. Every setback I face, sharpen my aim. Every loss I took, fuel my rise in the game. I learned early on the pressure builds kings. That diamonds are carved through the hardest things. So when life throws weight that's heavier than thunder, I lift it with pride. I never go under. My mind stay cold when the heat gets loud. My focus stays locked when I stand in the crowd. I don't crack in the heat, I rise with measure. Cause I'm built to stay unbreakable under pressure. Unbreakable under pressure. Watch me never fall. Strength in my lungs, power in my hole. Unbreakable under pressure. Rising through the pain, I don't break down, I break every chain. Unbreakable under pressure. Heat can't slow me, storms can't shake me, fear can't control me. Unbreakable under pressure. Climbing with aggression, pressure hits hard, but I rise in progression. Yeah, I'm built different, pressure told me that. When life swung hard, I swung her back. I don't hide from the load, I stand in position, turn every institution into raw ambition. When the world gets loud, I silence the noise. Move through chaos with discipline, poise. When the weight gets heavy, I lean straight in. Grinding through battles, most won't begin. This rage in my chest ain't wild, it's refined. A powerful engine aligned with my mind. I don't panic when the pressure ignites. I use it as fuel for my heaviest fights. When the top keeps pushing through cracks in the path, the type will grow stronger after facing the wrath. Pressure's not my enemy, it's my biggest teacher. It shapes my strength, turns weak spots deeper. I face the fire like a soldier on mission. Focused on goals with perfect precision. Nothing shakes me, nothing stops my measure. I'm built from the ground up, unbreakable under pressure. Turn the grind up, turn the fear off. Let the heat rise till the doubts fall off. Locked in deep, strength on full measure. Mode activated, unbreakable under pressure. Unbreakable under pressure. Watch me never fold. Strength in my lungs, power in my hole. Unbreakable under pressure. Rising through the pain, I don't break down, I break every chain. Unbreakable under pressure. Heat can't slow me, storms can't shake me, fear can't control me. Unbreakable under pressure. Climbing with aggression, pressure hits hard, but I rise in progression. Pressure is the place where warriors are born, where doubt gets crushed and weakness gets torn, where muscles get carved, where mindsets grow, where only the bold dare to go toe to toe. I don't tremble when the load hits my spine. I put my feet firm, keep my posture defined. I let the burn rise, let the tension ignite, let the struggle sharpen every part of my fight. I failed, I've fallen and I've hit rock bottom floors, but pressure made me stronger than ever before. It taught me resilience, taught me control, taught me to carry any weight on soul. Now when the room heats up, I stay cool, move with a purpose, discipline, crew. No shaking hands, no backing down measure. I stand solid, unbreakable under pressure. I'm the storm that storms. Fear itself, fear itself. The force that grows when pushed by stealth. When pressure climbs high, my strength climbs higher. When pressure gets wild, I burn like fire. No collapse, no retreat, no panic, no fracture. Pressure doesn't break me, it builds what comes after. Unbreakable under pressure. When the weight feels crushing, I stay rooted. When the tilt feels heavy, I stay suited. When everything shakes, I stand center. When struggle knocks, I say enter. I don't fear pressure, I welcome the test. I don't lose ground, I rise from the stress. Every ounce of tension feeds my engine. Every challenge fuels my ascension. This strength, this hunger, this measure. All built by being unbreakable under pressure. Tougher, tougher, tougher. Pressure rising, pressure rising, pressure rising. Unbreakable, unbreakable under pressure. Watch me never fall. Strength in my lungs. Unbreakable under pressure. Rising through the pain, I don't break down. Unbreakable under pressure. Heat can't slow me, storms can't shake me, fear can't control me. Unbreakable under pressure. Climbing with aggression, pressure it's high, but I rise in progression. Let's ignite it. fought left marks on my frame. Every struggle I faced carved strength in my name. The weight tried to crush me, but I never fell flat. I rose from the pressure, stronger than that. I built my spirit from the ground up slow. Turn pain into fuel, turn fear into glow. My backbone forged in the darkest nights, hardened by failure, sharpened through fights. I learned to stand tall when everything shook. I learned to rewrite what the world overbooked. I kept my spine straight when the load got insane. I carried the burden, embraced all the strain. This backbone ain't fragile, it's carved from the grind, made from decisions that rewire my mind. Nothing bends me, nothing kills my synergy, cause I walk this world with backbone energy. Unbreakable backbone energy, holding up my soul, strength in my stance, fire in my control. Unbreakable backbone energy, built from grit and heat, pressure hits hard but I never face defeat. Unbreakable backbone energy, forced through every test, solid through the chaos, unshaken by stress. Unbreakable backbone energy, power my identity, I rise through the struggle, that's my backbone energy. Backbone energy. I don't fold when the world wants to watch me fall. I stand tall like a beast, walking through it all. My spine stays straight when the storms hit wild. I move like a warrior, unbroken, exiled. Every rep I push, strength is what I'm made of. Every setback I crush shows what I'm afraid of. Nothing, heat I embrace it, pain I chase it, limits I erase it, weakness I replace it. I built this backbone from struggle and sweat, from choices I made with zero regret, from nights when I trained while others slept, from goals so deep they cut where I step. I let the grind sculpt me like a blade of fire. Let discipline lift me when I start to tire. My posture speaks loud, I refuse to drop. My backbone screams, try harder, I'll never stop. This energy within ain't like a synergy. It's war tested, self-built backbone energy. Straight spine, strong mind, solid grind, no decline. Straight spine, strong mind, solid grind, no decline, no decline. Pressure up, focus steady, backbone heavy, I stay ready. Unbreakable backbone energy, holding up my soul, strength in my stance, fire in my control. Unbreakable backbone energy, built from grit and heat, pressure hits hard but I never face defeat. Unbreakable backbone energy, forced through every test, solid through the chaos, unshaken by stress. Unbreakable backbone energy, power my identity, I rise through the struggle, that's my backbone energy. Backbone energy. This is the mode where warriors emerge, where excuses collapse and ambition surge, where backbone stiffen under massive load, where discipline sharpens into full battle mode. I'm the type who stands firm when the pressure spikes, the type who lifts heavy even when the pain strikes, the type who moves mountains with raw intensity, the type who shines bright with backbone energy. I don't step back when fear shows its teeth, I step forward strong, bringing heat underneath. My spine doesn't shake, it anchors my soul. My drive doesn't fade, it blasts through goals. Every day I train, my posture says fight. Every night I rise, my spirit stays bright. My backbone built stronger than concrete floors. My hustle hits harder than ever before. The strength ain't surface, it roars from the core, forged in the fire of every mental war. You wanna break me, you need more synergy, because I'm powered up with unbreakable backbone energy. When the world weighs heavy, I carry it. When fear claws close, I bury it. When the pressure builds, I steady my stance. When the pain strikes deep, I reload that fan. My backbone ain't bone, it's willpower solidified. It's trust electrified, it's courage fortified. This energy is mine, unbreakable at heart, backbone aligned. Backbone energy, backbone energy, backbone energy, backbone energy, backbone energy, backbone energy, unbreakable, unbreakable, backbone breakable, backbone energy, holding up my soul, strength in my stance, fire in my control. Unbreakable, backbone energy, built from grit and heat, pressure hits hard but I never face defeat. Unbreakable, backbone energy, forced through every test, solid through the chaos, unshaken by stress. Unbreakable, backbone energy. Activated. I've carried weight that should crush my back. I walked through storms where the sky turned black. I've been pushed past limits till my bones felt tight, but I never stepped down, I stepped into the fight. I took every doubt, turned it into fuel, turned every setback into warrior school. I don't run from pressure, I rise with pride. I let the heat inside me amplify my stride. This rage ain't reckless, it's power in the aim. Control the aggression flowing deep in my veins. I don't scream for attention, I roar for the grind. I let the fire inside shape the state of my mind. Ear to the ground, I straight on the goal. I don't lose my path, I reinforce control, because when the road gets dark and the tension gets rising, I switch to my mode, unbreakable rage rise. Unbreakable rage, rising fire in my chest, power in my stride, beast in my breath. Unbreakable rage, rising, nothing slows me down.
back twice. I don't care about comfort, I sacrifice. I don't beg for mercy, I train for the pain. I walk in the fire with thunder in my brain. Every challenge I face gets burned to smoke. Every weakness I kill gets replaced by growth. My rage ain't madness, a calculated storm. A weapon I crafted to outperform. I've been punched by failure, hit by doubt, but each time I rose, I came back without a crack in my will or a bend in my spine. My rage just built strength that rivals time. I seen fear try to whisper its lies in my ear, but I stared it down till it disappeared. My intensity climbs like a furnace burning. Every rep I take keeps the power turning. I don't crumble in the heat, I forge in the flame. I don't step back, I enter the game. This mindset I carry ain't never compromising. It's pure unstoppable rage rising. Turn the lights low, turn the weight high. Let the rage rise till the weak parts die. Focus locked tight, hunger energized. See if it a power surge. Breakable rage rising. Fire in my chest, power in my stride. I beast in my breath. Unbreakable rage rising. Nothing slows me down. I live through the pain. I fight for the crown. Unbreakable rage rising. Heat under my skin. Battle in my blood. War cold in my grin. Unbreakable rage rising. Watch the strength surging. Pressure hits hard, but the rage keeps rising. This is the moment where strength gets real, where the world tries to stop what it can't conceal, where the fire inside becomes too loud to hide, where the storm in my chest becomes a source of pride. I don't care who doubts, I don't bend for noise. I rise through the chaos with soldier poise. My heart beat loud like a drumline strike, and my mind locked tight like a beast that's fight. I'm the type who keeps moving when the room gets cold. The type who lifts weight others can't even hold. The type who turns pressure into pure ignition. The type who lives life with a warrior's vision. My rage ain't anger, it's raw ambition. A burning signal of my mission. Every breath I take gets fuel to the fire. Every set I hit takes me higher. I don't fall to pressure, I break through walls. I don't quit when I'm tired, I answer the calls. My strength amplified, my intensity rising. I'm unstoppable though, rage rising. When fear steps up, rage rising. When doubt creeps in, rage rising. When the weight gets heavy, rage rising. When the world gets loud, rage rising. Not wild, not reckless, but focused, controlled, deadly. This is my power, my fuel, my drive. Rage keeps rising. Power in my stride. Unbreakable rage rising. Unbreakable rage rising. Fire in my chest, power in my stride. Beast in my breath. Unbreakable rage rising. Nothing slows me down. I live through the pain. I fight for the crown. Unbreakable rage rising. Heat under my skin. Battle in my blood. Cold in my grin. Unbreakable rage rising. Watch the strength surging. Pressure hits hard, but the rage keeps rising. 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 I see the future through sweat on the floor. Through nights I stay grinding while they chose to snore. Through weight on my shoulders that try to destroy. Through battles that tore down the weak hearted boy. But me, I sharpen my focus like a blade of steel. Turn pressure to power, turn pain into feel. Every bruise on my body's a story I claim. Every scar is a badge carved into my frame. My vision ain't blurry, my mission is clear. I chase every goal with a hunger severe. I ain't waiting for a moment, I create every spark. I see light in the struggle when the roads get dark. I move through the trenches where warriors grow. With discipline shines and the quitters don't go. I build my mindset with relentless precision. That's why I stand tall with a grind vision.
Unbreakable grind vision. Locked inside my eyes, power in my focus, lightning in my rise. Unbreakable ground vision, nothing slows my climb. I grind through the pressure, outworking time. Unbreakable ground vision, fire in my bones, strength in my path, thunder in my tones. Unbreakable ground vision, built through repetition. My future's unstoppable, that's my grind condition.
Yeah. Every rep I lift rewrites who I am. Every failure I face sharpened up my plan. I don't see obstacles, I see chances to grow. I don't see limits, I see places to go. My mind's on fire like a furnace lit deep. I'm awake when the world lays down to sleep. I visualize victory long before the fight. I see the end goal shining bright in the night. They say 66 tough, I say bring the heat. I walk roads where most can't keep defeat. I've stared down fear till fear step back. I've chased my dream through fire and crack. Focus locked in like a sniper on aim. Distractions fade out, ambitions they flame. I built this vision with a soldier precision. That's why they call it grind vision. I don't chase hype, I chase evolution. Hustle in my blood like a revolution. I don't fold under weight, I rise in friction. Strength ain't luck, it's a daily decision. Pressure up,
Vision clear,
focus sharp,
no fear,
dial in,
lock position.
step into the storm. Grind vision, grind vision, grind vision, grind vision, grind vision. Storm grind vision.
Unbreakable ground vision, locked inside my eyes, power in my focus, lightning in my rise. Unbreakable ground vision, nothing slows my climb. Grind through the pressure, out
where the weak sit down while the strong still try. Where sweat paints art on every floor, where the quiet ones rise and demand much more. I'm the type who runs through walls when blocked, the type who stay grinding while the doors stay locked, the type who turns pressure into elevation, the type who uses pain for acceleration. My drive runs deep like currents unseen. I've turned every struggle into gasoline. I fuel my journey with the dust of the past. Turn my setbacks into rockets built to blast. Vision so sharp it cuts through doubt. Focus so strong it flips burnout. I don't hesitate, I don't seek remain state. I'm powered by in the grind vision. Every rep is a step toward the future I choose every day. I show up is a day I refuse to battle the limits, to settle in friction. I rewrite my story with each repetition. When the road gets rough, I stay locked in. When the weight gets heavy, I pull from within. When the night gets long, I sharpen my mission. When the world gets loud, I trust my vision. Clarity and chaos, focus and fire. Hunger and silence, rise even higher. Nothing can break it, nothing can shake it. Blood, grind, vision, stronger, sharper, faster, harder. Locked in, locked in. Rise, grind, vision, rise up. Push more, energy overload. Grind, vision, more. Grind, vision,
Oh, couple grind vision, locked inside my eyes. Power in my focus, lightning in my rise. On a couple grind vision, nothing slows my climb. I grind through the pressure, I work in time. For a couple grind vision, fire in my bones, strength in my path, thunder in my tones. For a couple grind vision, built through repetition. My future's unstoppable, that's my grind condition.
Let's activate it. I move with purpose, never wasting a breath. Every step I take pushes fear to its death. Pressure on my shoulders, I wear it like steel. Every crack in the armor just sharp as my will. I've walked through storms that tried to shut me down. I've carried weight heavy enough to drown, but I stood tall, kept grinding through the low. Because warriors live by a different code. No shortcuts, no excuses, no back and forth lies. I don't run from the pain, I let the pain rise. I take every bruise like a badge on my chest. I train to become stronger than yesterday's best. Mind locked in, eyes locked forward. My pace stays steady, my goals don't reorder. My hunger is real, my ambition never slow. That's why I live by the warrior code.
With a warrior code written in my bones, strength in my stride, power in my tone. Wittable warrior code, heavy like stone. I grind through the fire till the beast gets grown. Wittable warrior code, iron in my veins, focus on my mind, lightning in my chains. And wittable warrior code, watch me reload. Pressure makes me rise, that's my warrior mode.
Yeah, the world swings hard, but I swing harder. Every failure I face makes me smarter. I don't walk into battles thinking I might lose. I walk in planning which weapon to choose. My will is a fortress, my mindset fierce. Every setback I take gets cut with a pierce. I don't break when I bend, I don't drown when I fall. I get up with a roar that shakes every wall. I don't wait for motivation, I craft it myself. I don't beg for strength, I pull it from my shelf. I built this fire from days that felt cold. Nothing moves me from the warrior code. People talk big till the weight hits the spine. People brag loud till it's time to grind, but I'm different, discipline and overload. Rising like a king with a warrior road. The battle inside me, it never gets old. I sharpen my soul through the heat and the cold. I don't need permission, I don't need a mode. I stay switched on. Warrior code. When the weight gets heavy, I push back more. When the pain starts burning, I rise, I roar. When the world gets loud, I silence the noise. When the doubts creep in, I make my choice. Code of honor, code of grind, code of strength, code of mind. I don't quit, I don't fold. I follow the warrior code.
Wiggable warrior code written in my bones, strength in my stride, power in my tone. Wiggable warrior code, heavy like stone. I grind through the fire till the beast gets grown. Wiggable warrior code, iron in my veins, focus on my mind, lightning in my chains. And wiggable warrior code, watch me reload. Pressure makes me rise, that's my warrior mode.
This is the part where the quitters fade, where you separate the real from the ones who play. Where sweat meets the flow and strength hits peak, where the lighters fall quiet and the focus speak. I'm the type who lists pain like it owes me more. I'm the type who charges through every war. I'm the type who turns stormy like a getting wet. I'm the type who grows stronger every time life hits. My mind is a weapon, aim locked clean, sharper than edges you've never seen. Driven like engines built for overload, fueled by the pulse of the warrior code. The grind is my language, the hustle my tone. I grow in the shadows, I rise when alone. I break every limit that the weak oppose, cause my heart beats heavy with the warrior code. Strength ain't random, strength ain't free. Strength is forged by the battles in me. I don't need approval, I don't need a mode. Everything I am lives in this code. When the world says stop, I say go. When the weight gets rough, I grow. When the night gets long, I burn. When I lose my way, I learn. When the fire hits hard, I stand. When the ground shakes, I command. When the pressure explodes, I reload. I walk the path of the warrior code. Shabba. The warrior mode. The warrior mode. Breakable warrior code written in my bones, strength in my stride, power in my tone. Breakable warrior code, heavy like stone. I grind through the fire till the beast gets
every rep I lift hits. My mind different, I don't back down, I don't freeze in heat. I let the pressure climb till it bows at my feet. I'm the force you feel before the storm hits. The calm and the chaos, the punch and the grit. I built myself from the trenches of pain. Calm my mindset through thunder and rain. Every scar on my body got a story to tell. Every setback I face push me out of that shell. My strength ain't gifted, I forged it alone. Brick after brick till it turned to the stone. I don't panic under load, I steady the weight. I stare down fear till fear evacuates. My heart beats rhythm like a battle drum code. I switch on my instinct straight mode. Unbreakable strength mode. Watch the beast unfold. Power in my breath, fire in my hold. Unbreakable strength mode. Built from grit and grind. Nothing break my body, nothing shake my mind. Unbreakable strength mode. Iron in my veins, hunger in my soul, lightning in my chains. Unbreakable strength mode. I don't crash, I reload. I rise through the pressure. That's my dream. Way on the bar, make the metal scream. Every session feels like a war zone dream. I'm addicted to the pain that pushes me high to the burn in my core to the furnace fire. I don't train for applause, I don't train for the eyes. I train for that voice that refuses to die. That voice that whispers more, that voice that yells fight. That voice that thrives in the dead of night. When doubt steps up, I crush it on sight. When fear steps close, I end this flight. I don't freeze when the road gets rough. I turn my backbones into armor tough. I seen weakness crumble, I watched excuses fall. I seen warriors quit, but I outlasted them all. My drive ain't normal, my mindset's cold. I was born for the switch.
Turn mode.
Turn the lights down, turn the weight up, turn the down low, turn the rage up, mind locked in, focus on load. I'm fully activated.
Turn mode.
Turn the lights down, turn the weight up, turn the down low, turn the rage up, mind locked in, focus on load. I'm fully activated. Unbreakable strength mode. Watch the beast unfold. Power in my breath, fire in my hold. Unbreakable strength mode. Built from grit and grind. Nothing breaks my body, nothing shakes my mind. Unbreakable strength mode. Iron in my veins, hunger in my soul, lightning in my chains. Unbreakable strength mode. I don't crash, I reload. I rise through the pressure. That's my strength code. This is the mode where excuses stop living, where effort goes up and comfort stops giving, where limits lose power and fear gets crushed, where noise gets muted and instinct erupts. I'm echo with discipline, the sound of drive, the engine inside that keeps power alive. No break on my hustle, no chill on my name. I walk in depression like I built for the flame. I bend but never break, I fall but never quit. I crash, I burn, I rebuild, I commit. My strength ain't loud, but it hits like a blast. My future's wide open and my past outclass the grind. Maybe bruised to the grind, maybe sharp the grind. Let a flame that glows in the dark. When the world gets heavy, I carry the load, turn the struggle into fuel. Strength mode. When the pressure climbs, I rise above it. When the pain kicks in, I learn to love it. When the world is hard, I don't explode. I tighten my fist, I switch to strength mode. When the doubts step close, I shut them down. When the fears come near, I stand my ground. My fire burns steady, my will stays bold. Nothing cracks the shield. Unbreakable strength mode. Jumbo. My soul, lightning in my chains. Unbreakable strength mode. I don't crash, I reload. I rise through the prison. It's my thing. Whoa. When the world sees I work, when the weak mode I ride. When the weight cash will break me, I'm with the break. Straight cause of all I let. It's why I was wasn't important. Straight cause of all I strove. And it's God damn. Silence in the room, but a ride in my brain. I hear that voice say push, I hear that voice say fight. Hear my heartbeat sticking like a war drum tight. I don't wait for chances, I remake the rules. I don't fold in the heat, I reshape the fuel. Pressure on my shoulders, I wear it like steel. Pain in my muscles, I love how it feels. People talk tough, but they choke in the storm. I walk through fire like the flame keeps me warm. I don't run from the weight, I pull it in close. I carry every setback like a medal. I chose no shortcuts here, no luck on my side. Only reps, only grind, only warm. I stride my mindset, carved from the battles I bled. I don't break under fear, I break fear instead.
Unbreakable mindset, yeah, I'm built like that. Pressure on my name, but I still bounce back. Unbreakable mindset, watch me rise on command. Every hit I take turns to power in my hand. Unbreakable mindset, I don't fold, I don't bend, I don't stop halfway, I go right to the end. Unbreakable mindset, this is beast mode unlocked. If the world tries to break me, it gets broken on the spot. I came
on the ground where excuses don't live, where you earn every breath, where you take, never give, where weakness is a choice, and I chose the other lane, where hustle is the language running deep in my veins. Every rep is a vow, every set is a strike, every session I evolve, every session I ignite. I'm a storm with a purpose, a force with a reason. I level up daily, no breaks, no season. Pain might whisper, but discipline screams out of sweat. Hits the floor, but I get prouder and prouder. Muscles burning heavy, but my will stays cold. I'm a fighter on fire, never doing what I'm told. I carve my identity through struggle and sweat, through moments I wanted to quit, but haven't yet. Mind sharp like a blade, focus locked in place. Haters fade out when they see my pace. I don't brag, I freaking results with my grind. Nothing speaks louder than the power of my mind. This mindset I built, no one handed it to me. I forged it through storms, now I'm breaking free.
Turn the pressure up, let the weak all run. This fight ain't for everyone, but this fight is where I'm from. Turn the struggle high, let the fear collapse. Every barrier in front of me gets crushed under my grasp. Yeah, I'm built like that. Pressure on my name, but I still bounce back. Unbreakable mindset, watch me rise on command. Every hit I take turns to power in my hand. Unbreakable mindset, I don't fold, I don't bend, I don't stop halfway, I go right to the end. Unbreakable mindset, this is beast mode unlock. If the world tries to break me, it gets broken on the spot.
Let the doubters talk, I'm busy leveling up. Let the quitters quit, I got fire in my gut. Let the lazy rest, I'm awake with a plan. I build greatness brick by brick with my hands. No fear in my voice, no doubt in my eyes. I stare down limits to the limits, realize I can't be stopped, I can't be slowed. I unfold on the weight, I explode. I'm a storm that wakes the city. The grind, it ain't pretty, the beast I can't pause it when the world gets gritty. I'm the moment resistance turns to pride. The fire inside that refuses to hide. I'm the anthem of warriors who refuse to fall. I'm the echo of strength bouncing off every wall. I don't chase motivation, I will discipline daily. I train with the hunger that it borders on crazy. My blood screams focus, my breath screams fight. Every failure behind me, every future bright.
Break me, you can try, but pressure never win against a mind built to rise. Doubt me, watch close. Every time I fall, I come back more than most. Test me, go ahead. My will is iron, my spirit never bends.
Mindset unbreakable, focus unshakable, future unstoppable, I'm undeniable.
Unbreakable mindset, yeah, I'm built like that. Pressure on my name, but I still bounce back. Unbreakable mindset, watch me rise on command. Every hit I take turns to power in my hand. Unbreakable mindset, I don't fold, I don't bend, I don't stop halfway, I go right to the end. Unbreakable mindset, this is beast mode unlock. If the world tries to break me, it gets broken on the spot. Expert in my skirt in my teacher, this focus my weapon. It's my soul to my ear to my a fire. I could go in, I do it again to my
From the shadows where the strong survive, where the nights hit cold but the dreams stay alive, where the battles get heavy and the pain cuts deep, but the fire inside refuses to sleep. I've been hit by storms that tried to tear me apart, but pressure just sharpened my iron made hard. Every scar I carry, that's a chapter of growth, proof I fought through what others couldn't approach. My mindset fierce, my hunger insane. I built this power through struggle and strain. I don't wait for approval, I move with precision. My focus on max with a razor blade vision. I don't break when I'm pushed, I grow under force. I don't drift off track, I hold my course. My heartbeat hits like a war drum muscle, cause I walk this world with unstoppable hustle. Unbreakable heart, nothing tears me apart. Strength in my breath, power in my start. Unstoppable hustle runs deep in my veins. Grinding through pressure, pushing through pain. Unbreakable heart, built from eating fight. I rise in the dark, I shine in the night. Unstoppable hustle, ambition on muscle. I don't lose steam, I tighten my hustle.
I push past limits like they owe me ground. I run through walls when they try to slow me down. Every challenge I face becomes fuel to ignite. Every setback I crush with relentless fight. I don't fear the grind, I embrace the burn. I learn from losses, watch how fast I return. Moments I'm stage rising, discipline stay cold. My will too strong, my spirit too bold. People talk big, but they fade under weight. People brag loud, but can't step into the plate. But I stay sharp like a warrior blade. My hustle too deep to ever downgrade. I'm the fire in the gym that refuses to die. The storm in the night with a never quit cry. I keep climbing heights others can't even see. I chase greatness daily, nobody chases me. My mission unstoppable, my passion on muscle. Every move I make screams unstoppable hustle. Turn the fear up, turn the power on, turn the weakness down. Till the doubts are gone, mind locked tight. I'm ready to start. I move with a code and unbreakable heart. Nothing tears me apart. Strength in my breath, power in my start. Unstoppable hustle runs deep in my veins. Grinding through pressure, pushing through pain. Unbreakable heart, built from eating fight. I rise in the dark, I shine in the night. Unstoppable hustle, ambition on muscle. I don't lose steam, I tighten my hustle.
This is the more way excuses dissolve, where winners get shaped and warriors evolve, where pressure becomes a part of the plan, where hustle becomes the identity of a man. I don't stop when it hurts, I lean in sharper, push till I'm stronger, train till I'm hard. I don't fold when I'm tired, I rise like a spark, bringing light to the room. Even when it's dark, my heart don't crack, it gets tougher with hits. My hustle don't slow with upgrades and bits. I've stared down pain till pain step back. I've outrun doubt on every track. Motivation fades, discipline remains, that's why I'm built different. Warrior remains, that's why I can carry a mountain of struggle. That's why my heartbeat fuels this hustle. You can throw me storms, I walk right through. Throw me pressure, I turn it brand new. Throw me struggle, I turn it into art. Because nothing on earth breaks in an unbreakable heart. When the world says stop, I'll push back harder. When the weight gets heavy, my spirit gets larger. When fear steps up, I step forward. When doubt shows up, I ignore it. Because I got a heart built from fire, a drive built from steel, a hunger that grows with every battle I feel.
This ain't talent, this ain't luck. This unstoppable.
Harder, stronger, faster, longer, heart unbreakable, hustle unstoppable.
Broken bow.